to Paws, Hooves and Feathers. Today we are going to be doing a groom, tuck up
and ride with me.
Hope you enjoy!
So I've just got these two brushes, the mane and tail brush and the magic brush. So I'm just brushing Remco so that he looks smart for his ride and to get all the mud off of him. Brushing Remco's forelock. And I'm just brushing Remco's mane so it's all straight and on one side. I'm brushing his tail, which is a really cool colour because it goes from black kind of to a more lighter grey colour and then it goes to white, which is like an ombre tail. So now Remco's all brushed, it's time to pick out his feet. Good boy. So because Remco's only a baby, he sometimes is a bit naughty with his feet being picked up and sometimes he fidgets with them a lot, but he's just getting used to it and he is a lot better than when we got him.
So we are now brushing Blackie to get all the loose hairs off and the mud off. So I'm just going to brush Blackie with this mane and tail brush on his forelock. So I am now just brushing Blackie's mane so that it is not free. So now I'm just going to pick out Blackie's feet. Blackie's a Dartmoor pony, and you can see where he came from our Dartmoor pony video.
Now it's time to tack them up. We keep Remco's saddle in this saddle bag so that it stays protected when we're travelling with it and in the car. So I'm just going to undo it now so that we can get his saddle out. So I'm just going to take Remco's saddle out of the saddle bag and place it onto his saddle pad. And Remco's saddle is a GP saddle, which is general purpose, but we use this close contact Lemire saddle pad, which is matchy with my top, just because of the D-ring attachments. They're much easier, as if you get a general purpose saddle pad, I found that these straps are too long for the actual D-rings of this saddle. His bridle, and he just wears this full cheek or fulmer bit with the keepers on the side so that it stays in the right position, and he has a martingale so that he doesn't rear as much as he's only young.
So this is Blackie's bridle, and his bit is a loose snaffle because he's a good pony and he's not that strong. And we also got this new brow band recently, and it's all glittery and nice for Blackie because it makes him stand out a lot because he's black.
So first I'm just going to put Remco's martingale on, and I put it up 8 holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because then it's not too tight, and also his martingale can act as like a safety strap here in case he bolts or bucks or anything, you can just hold on to it as he is only young. And now let's go and get the saddle. So first I always put the saddle pad on and then I just slide it into the right position from the top downwards. And it's quite a good shape for his back, and then I go and get the saddle. So now I'm going to put his saddle on and I just lift up, and then I always attach the D-rings to the straps of the saddle pad first so that it doesn't come unattached, and I do that on both sides. Then I get the girth and take it off the saddle, and then I just do the girth up onto the loosest hole possible, which is the hole number 1, so that it's nice and comfortable for him while he gets the rest of his tack on, and then I gradually do it up when he's got more tack on. So then I go to the other side and do it up there, but I also have to put it through the martingale route. And do it up the other side. So I put his head collar around his neck when I'm about to put his bridle on, so that he can't run away as he's still tied up, but also it's easy just to put the bridle on. Remco also wears an ear bonnet to muffle out any loud sounds on the hack, and also to just make him a bit more focused on what I'm asking him to do and not on everything else around him, because he's only a baby. And it also matches his saddle pad and my top, because he's matchy. Good boy. Just going to put Remco's bridle on, and sometimes he doesn't like having his bit in his mouth, but he is getting better and he is getting a lot more used to it. So I just have to glide it into his mouth and put it over his ears. There you go. Good boy. And so I'm just going to put his reins through the martingale loops and do the reins up. So I know some people put it all on at one go. I just find it easier just to put it on in sections, and also Remco seems to prefer it that way. So next I'm going to do up his noseband around the back of his chin. So first I just have to tuck these in. Here. And then I'm going to do up the last bit to do up, which is his throat lash, and then I just do that up. And I always just check that it's on the right hole so that it's not too tight or too loose for him. So you should be able to get a fist's width in between it, which I can get. So now he's all tacked up and ready to go. So I'm just going to put the girth up onto the 3rd hole, as he's got all his other tack on. So for the actual ride I put it on the 4th hole, but just for now I'm just going to put it on the 3rd hole both sides.
Remco is all tacked up, it's Blackie's turn to get his bridle on. So like I did with Remco, I just take off his head collar and put it around his neck so that he can't run away and that it's easier to get his bridle on. So we could lead him in a head collar, but we lead him in a bridle because it's safer to lead them in case he ever does bolt. Let's put on his bridle. So I usually just guide the bit into his mouth. Come on. And then put it over his ears. Bring the forelock through. Good boy. And he's usually very good for the bridle, so it's quite easy to get it on him. Now I'm just going to put his noseband through the sides so I can do it up by his chin. And for Blackie, I normally do it like one above the top, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes, so it'll be on the 5th hole, because he doesn't mind it being tight and he prefers it being a bit tighter. And because his bridle's like older, it's quite hard to get the holes through it because sometimes they're not like fully gone through. And now I'm just going to do the throat lash up. And for the throat lash, I normally do it up to the top because it's still quite loose when it's up to the top. So, and it has to be a fist, and it's a fist when I get that. And then I just put it through the loop things. And then Blackie's ready to go. And what I would do from now is get his lead rope here, and he thinks he's still tied up so he wouldn't walk off, and I would just tie him up using his bit. And I always put it through his bit so it's safer. Now I don't need Blackie's head collar on, so I'll just take it off and then go and hang it back up.
I'm just going to put my body protector on, as I always wear my body protector even when I'm out hacking with Remco, because sometimes he can be a bit silly and does spook sometimes, but he is generally very good as he's only 4, so what are you doing? Now I've got my body protector and my hat on. I always put my gloves on because I always ride in gloves, as it's just a lot easier because it doesn't rub your hands and it gives you more grip when you're riding. What are you doing? Shouldn't help me put my gloves on. So yeah, just put them on.
I hold my thumb through the hole because it's easier to put your gloves on so your top doesn't come back. And then let's put the gloves on.
And it looks like he's falling asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going out for a ride, don't fall asleep.
These gloves are more fabricy and Lara's are more like stronger, durable material. All done.
watching this video. If you liked it, then don't forget to like and subscribe.
See you all next time.
Bye!